Well, I hope everybody can hear me. I'm about to go live here.
Okay. Oh, it's hard. Something else fun fact is that one song that I wrote on guitar, I wrote it on a guitar on E strings. So this is going to be like, ooh, extra note. I hope it works. Does it sound like kind of in tune? Enough? Great. Okay. This is the upper, so good mood time. Okay. Tried all day to see you. 19 months on the traffic, slowly more in my car. Drinks and carrying. Once again, though, leads back to you. Don't stop staring into Don't let go of my hand. Don't let go of my hand. Don't let go of my hand. I'm just one of your college friends. You act like you know me. I just might let you fall. Winter, I fell for you when I was mortified. Will you fall for me? Next time I have to travel far, I don't wanna be a bird. I don't wanna be a bird in my heart. Don't let go of my hand. Don't let go of my hand. Don't let go of my hand. I'm just one of your college friends. I'm Sophie McHugh.
Thank you, Sophie. We got one more artist for the night. This is Pat, so welcome Pat to the stage.
Oh, don't clap yet.
He hasn't done anything. You put anything in or just one time? Yeah, just one. All right.
All right, thank you everybody for being here. Thanks everybody that performed already. Thank you, Boss Meter. My name is Patrick Kempfer. I am the most baddest motherfucker you will ever meet. I say that with absolute pride. This is actually taking advantage of this time here to do the season 2, episode 1 debut of my podcast, Madcitypodcast. So thank you all for being here, and please be sure to boo all you want. That's fine. Last week, only 2 of you left. I'm hoping we can double that number today. Oh, this is my dog friend Daisy. You can clap for her all you want.
Hey, doggy.
God, it is so good to finally be able to come back up on a stage. You know, I've been performing in this city and doing comedy in this city for a number of years, and the whole pandemic thing has been a huge downer. And it's resorted to me having to do a podcast, so I have to laugh at my own jokes and boo myself. It's terrible. It's been really, really brutal. But let me just kind of get into things. So just a few things that I've been thinking about lately. I've been thinking a lot about like men and women and, you know, the differences that we have with each other. You know, dating sucks. And it's hard to gauge, you know, how you should really approach somebody, you know, in spite of all the differences that we have, you know, between men and women. And, you know, one of the things that I notice is like women are takers. And, you know, I don't necessarily mean that as like in a bad way. Like a woman will like take charge, you know? Like, I mean, she'll just throw you right down in the bed, get right on top and just take advantage of you completely. And sometimes that can be really nice. Men, you know, are borrowers. Like a man will, like, you know, he'll borrow your car, you know, but chances are he'll bring it back with like a full tank of gas. A woman will take your keys and say that you've been driving crazy, but then, you know, when you say that she's acting like her mother, then she takes your car and drives you off a bridge. You know, so that's one of those things. You know, like a man will, you know, like he'll borrow like, you know, like a power tool, you know, but he'll bring it back, like, you know, like with the cord wrapped up. But a man will also borrow your girlfriend when you've been in jail for more than a month, you know, but, you know, he'll give it back, you know, herpes and all, which is nice. Tough crowd, that's okay. Some of you were here last week and you heard me talking about a few things, so I'm just going to go over those again. I hope you don't mind. I'm trying to kind of tighten up the story. And by the way, everything that I'm saying is absolutely true. And if that disturbs you, cool. Speaking of relationships, a significant relationship of mine ended not too long ago. And she dumped me. She broke up with me. And it's okay, you know, because this was like a very special situation. I wasn't dumped for another guy. She dumped me for this other dude. God. That's it, God. She dumped me for God. She said that you know, like our fiery romance was like just some sort of test that God was giving her. And, you know, a test of her faith, right? And, you know, it's sort of like, you know how God has tested creationists by planting dinosaur bones in the ground? You know, which to me really is comparing my dick to a dinosaur bone. And I gotta say, that's something of a compliment. That's something of a compliment. She also said that the whole thing about, like, you know, like our fiery romance was also a test of you know, like I said, like kind of bringing her back to her faith, which I think that kind of, I think that kind of makes me, or at least my member, an instrument of God. And I gotta say, it's not bad. That's not bad. I've definitely had worse breakups in the past. Because of that, I've, you know, had to resort to, you know, resubscribing to a lot of porn sites, which is, you know, not a terrible thing. And, you know, I was talking to one of my friends recently. Oh, actually, it was Jason, I believe. Jason and I are longtime friends, known each other for 30 years. And, you know, we were talking about, like, the way men behave in porn. And, you know, it's just because of that, you know, it's like the way men are either, like, really super sadistic and, like, you know, mean. Like, yeah, fucking murder, you know. Or they're, like, really dumb and goofy. Like, here's your pizza, oh, I dropped my pants. You know, and because of that, I can't watch porn with men. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I'll invite my buddies over. You know, Jason was over just last week. You know, I'll invite my buddies over. We'll sit down. We'll make some popcorn. We'll make a night of it. You know, but I just can't watch porn with men in it. It's too distracting. There's too many things flopping around, and it's just, I don't know. So, I mean, I understand how porn works. You know, you're supposed to visualize yourself in the scene, and I do that. But I do that as I would be, like, with my feet up in front of my computer in my house, or I just pretend I'm one of the ladies. Because, I mean, I don't know, there's just something about it, you know, like when they put their together and it's so soft, you know, I don't know, I mean, hasn't any dude here ever like stood in front of the mirror, Buffalo Build It, you know, just to kind of get an idea, see what it, no? Okay, just me? All right, well, it's fine, you know, it's just, the thing is, you know, it's just, it always ends up the same thing, you know, it starts off innocently enough with, you know, like some soft core romance porn, but it always ends up the same thing, like 4 hours later, you know, I'm watching like midget mud wrestling furry porn, and I'm covered in all of my mess, and it's like, how did I get here? And Jason, please pass the popcorn. He never does. All right, fair enough. All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here, and hope you guys have a good day. I just want to say one last thing. I'm not a monster, okay? I'm not a monster. I know I talk a lot of shit, and that's fine. But you know, I am a good person. As a matter of fact, just today I was able to get up to the Children's Hospital and visit the kids' cancer ward. Because there's just something about it, no matter what's going on in my life, no matter what's going on in the world, you know, being able to go up there and see these kids with their big wide eyes and their pale little faces and walk out of there knowing that I'm gonna outlive all of those little bastards. It makes for a good day. Thank you very much. My name is Patrick Kemper. You've been great, even if you didn't laugh a lot. And I do appreciate you being here. If you do tune into my podcast, it's on Spotify, Anchor.fm, and yeah, you can check out my Facebook page and my YouTube channel at Mad City Streets. That's all one word. And trust me, on my podcast, I talk about happy things and enlightening people and staying positive in a crazy world, even if it is hell. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pat. All right, that does it for the open mic. Thanks for everybody coming. There's a lot of awesome stuff, a big variety of stuff, so I like to see new faces and some old faces. So come back next week. Here every week. Thanks again for telling me about it.
Yeah.
How did that go? Did you like?
Well, I don't. Only 2 people walked out.
Yeah, those are my cousin and my